Oh my!
Charlotte, who's going to be number one? Dad?
Yeah.
Yeah? You think Daddy's going to win today?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Never beat, I've been down and I reappear. You got some money on the line, you better put it here. Rolling in and doing that work. Check priorities and doing that first.
I was a smallmouth, I'd eat you. Something about that chartreuse, man. You can, you know, it's really funny, right? So we're sitting here, and in the beginning of the tournament, you try to be real secretive. You try to really like hide your baits. But now, as we are, this is championship day. There's only 10 guys out here, and I look at Jacob. Almost every rod has chartreuse. I look at Kevin. Almost every rod has chartreuse. There's something about chartreuse this week is really triggering these bass. But the good thing about it too, it's allowing you to be able to see, which is a really big deal. So that's what we got going on here, Bubba. I'm using 10 this week. Hey guys, this is championship day. I got my good buddy here, Jacob. Man, talk about a stacked top 10. I mean, you have Jacob, which is just absolutely on fire. You got Kevin Van Dam, which is the goat of bass fishing. But man, it's going to be an absolute shootout. We got the family here, which is pretty incredible. I mean, not too many times do I have my family here, but man, conditions are perfect.
It looks good. It looks a little windy out there further out.
It does.
A little choppy.
A little deceiving, maybe.
Yeah, I think it's a little deceiving in here in the bay, but I think overall, man, it's I think it'll slick off. We're gonna find out. Listen, man. I've been knowing this guy for a lot of years, and it's gonna be awesome to see if we can't go out here and close this thing out. One of us needs to hoist after today. Has to. There's no
honestly, 1-2 would be great. You know, either way. I mean, of course, you know, I feel like this is deja vu. I mean, I feel like just a week ago, you won a tournament. I finished third. We're kind of in a similar position right now. I mean, we are 2 ounces apart. I mean, we're talking about 2 ounces. You're talking about a bluegill that's this big.
Yeah.
So man, it's
that's actually
but you found a unicorn bass.
I did. To be fair, I like DC always says like we were gonna hog. He's got a horseshoe. I caught a 7.5, caught the biggest bass of the tournament, which that was like otherwise I would have had 27.5 pounds.
Yeah.
You know, and so that's a difference maker. But any one of these guys could catch that.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Or catch a fish like that.
There's been multiple 7-pounders caught this week.
There has.
It's going to come down to a super special day. Hopefully both of us have one of those special days. You guys are going to have to follow along and see if we can make it happen. We got a really big day today. Really big day. We're going out. 2 ounces in the lead. If you guys haven't seen the video yet, make sure you hop on over there because I caught 29 and change of smallmouth. But man, I've got my wife, I've got my family, we got the dog, of course I got my little baby, I got 2 of my best friends. BJ behind me, you're shooting it, which is freaking awesome. And it's gonna take another special day.
But my daddy has to say that.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lines in. Start a stage 5 championship on Cayuga Lake. All right, guys. It's the biggest bass of the day.
so mean, dude. Too much line out. Come to me, come to me, come to me, come to me. Yeah! Inside the mouth. 6-pounder. What a way to start. Gulp minnow, 4-inch gulp minnow, chartreuse on top.
£6, 2 ounces.
Beautiful bass. 6'2". One down, 4 to go, boys. All right, we're leaving.
Practice that was 6.5, 7 pounds that I couldn't find, and I'm pretty sure it's here.
You ain't gotta see me come and keep me on your mind, 'cause I'll be on the way. Yeah. You know I'll be on the way.
Beck, 36 pounds, 2 ounces in 6th place. Adrian, you're 7th. 35 pounds, 8 ounces. Jacob Wheeler, 34 pounds, 0 ounces. Kevin and Dan, 33 pounds, 14 ounces. And Taco Hero Amori, 32 pounds, 10 ounces.
These guys are putting in overtime like Avena and Wheeler and a few others with this flogger. That makes for a long day. Avena told me last night at the end of the day he feels like he's had a good chest workout at the gym. Constant push-ups.
It's certainly been paying off for him.
Spent a lot of time in qualifying rounds after he knew he was in, trying to find fish that everybody else was not seeing. And I think that's been a big part of his success here in the knockout round and into the championship.
Come on, fish. 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 Yeah! It's not as big as I thought, but it's a good one. He's not as big as I thought, but it made me work.
£5, 7 ounces.
5'7". Man, I really worked hard for that one there. Ah, man, I was hoping he was bigger than that. Dang it.
Moves him to 4th. That's 2
Dang it.
for 11.9. Got 2 for 11.5
Oh,
pounds.
man, I thought he was bigger than that, guys. He wasn't fat. I thought it was bigger than that, man. It wasn't fat. He was fat, he was a 6+. I'm still thinking, dude. I'm straight up. I know that period was a little bit tough, but it's going to take... That small one I got is going to have to be my smallest fish.
You think so? We'll figure it out. You'll catch a couple 4-pounders and get confident though.
No, I'm confident, boy. Hey, some of them I can catch pretty easy, I think. There's just no sense wasting time, dude. You know, you don't get put in this situation too often to waste 15 minutes on a 4.5 pounder when you can possibly find a 6. Gonna have 3 hours to catch. How many? Well, we got 5 hours. 5 hours to catch 3 big ones.
don't know how big it is. I seen it go on its side. Never bit me yet.
Here's Avena hooked up.
Big fish for Avena right here. He's got two of the right ones, but needs to get some momentum here in this second period.
I mean, he's already got a 6'2" and another 5-pounder. As you said, Marty, he's got two of the right ones to get this thing done and take it home.
It's a nice one. It's not a giant, but it's a nice one. Stay hooked up.
That's a good one.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh.
Dang it.
Think about it for 2 minutes. That's all right. He's got time.
Sorry, fish. I didn't mean to do that to you.
5 pounds, 4 ounces.
5'4".
One of the right ones.
Nice fish. 5'4". Spawner. He almost fooled me.
Go, baby. Let it be done.
That fish almost fooled me, guys.
3 for almost 17 pounds.
Don't let him get in your head.
That was a tricky one. I was about to, hey, quick little tip to you guys real fast while I'm sitting here. So, I don't know if you got it on video or not, but I was literally in the process of making a little buoy marker. Because that fish right there, you know, I was only like 15 feet away from it, but I seen him roll on it one time, and then it wouldn't do it anymore. I never felt him bite it, never felt nothing. So I took 5 minutes, I made myself a little buoy marker. I was getting ready to, I was gonna make one more pitch, and I was gonna go up there and I was gonna drop it off the corner. Then I was gonna come way back and fire up there. But just that little 5 or 6 minutes of me making this, that fish settled down. I was able to pitch in there and catch it. So pretty awesome. Yeah, not a big one, but a nice one. I mean, man, I've got I've got one good one, then I got 2 5-pounders, but I told myself, really, oh man, I'm working one right now that looks to be another 5-pounder. I really wasn't gonna work these 5-pounders. I was really gonna try to really catch 30 pounds, you know, but I'm not saying I'm getting a little worried or anything, but a few of my really big ones left. I still do have one big one that I haven't caught yet. It's just been real swirly. So I'm just gonna get ahead and keep moving. I mean, I feel like I'm two big bites away. You know, maybe like a 6-pounder and a 5-pounder or something like that. So I'm just gonna keep on fishing hard. I spent a lot of time looking, and I haven't really found any more new ones. So that's a little, oh, he's got it. He's got it. Come here.
Another solid looking fish here.
Come here. Yes, inside the mouth. Let's go. Daddy.
5 pounds, 5 ounces.
5'5". 5'5". Come on. 5'5". Thanks, girl. Thanks, girl. Thank you.
51.08.
So we were saying I wasn't going to fish for these 5-pounders, but
fish left to go.
man, with Jacob not catching that 7-pounder yet, if he catches that 7-pounder, it's going to be really, really tough to beat him. But so far, it's left or he just hasn't been able to catch it, which is playing out to our benefit. So we need to keep on covering water. Like I said, the last 5-pounder I caught was a new one. This one here was one I had marked a couple days ago. Man, just got to keep these eyes peeled. These conditions are perfect. Somebody's going to roll up on the right little nub, the right little point, and they're gonna catch a real big stringer. We just got to hope that's going to be us. But in the meantime, I'm gonna catch. There's one more 5-pounder here. I'm gonna probably try to catch.
Hooked up.
Come on.
Ooh, that's a big one.
A lot of the bait. I'm hoping it's not outside the mouth.
He gets this baby in, JT. He's going to be back on top.
That's a good one.
Come here. Oh my gosh! I had my hand on you. Come here.
Oh, please turn out good.
Fish landing. Oh my gosh! You got to be kidding me.
That's a wide one. I don't know if that thing's 6, but it's a 5 for sure.
Yeah!
Got him.
Hey, inside the mouth.
He is shaking, and he should be.
6 pounds, 0 ounce. 6-pounder, baby.
6-pounder.
6-pounder, baby!
Adrian Avena back where he was to start the day. He's on top.
6-pounder. All right. I got one more good one I need to go try to catch. Oh my gosh, dude. 6 even. Let's freaking go. Let's go. Oh, man, I need to catch one more. I need to catch one more good one, man. I'm one more good one away from a good bag. I need to catch another one close to 6.
So that fish moved you into first place, 57 pounds, 8 ounces.
Well, it has been a little
Dude,
bit of a grind for Adrian Avena.
Miserable fish landing, dude. Gosh, dude, it was jumping all over me, bro.
His lead to start the day was 2 ounces over Wheeler. It's 1.5 pounds over Sheffield.
All right, Adrian. You can do this, dude. Let's go run. It's that 512 that disappeared, man. That fish owes me, man. He bit me yesterday, and I hooked him outside the mouth. He owes me. He owes me.
Oh my God.
Just had to jump like 5 feet out of the air 2 times, huh? So unlucky, man. That's her. That's her.
Avena got this fish that he lost about 45 minutes ago.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah,
I was
this
gonna
is
jump on the other
yeah.
side of the boat.
This right here could be the dagger.
His smallest is a 5'4". I think he believes it's significantly bigger than that.
This could be the fish right here that everybody will have to have 30 pounds or more to be able to take him down today.
Oh my gosh, these fish fight so hard. Take your time, Adrian. Take your time. Take your time. Take your time. I'm shaking all the way to my feet. I don't know why you're fighting so hard. Why are you fighting so hard, bud? I hope he's hooked inside the mouth. I don't know why he's fighting so hard and he hasn't come up. Come on, Bass, let me just throw you on the scale and I'll let you right back. You gotta be freaking kidding me, dude. I think it's hooked under its chin.
No.
It's hooked under the chin. It's hooked under the chin. Don't count. Does not count. Just make sure, double check. Don't count. See where it's hooked, guys? Right there. I want to let them go.
It's the second time he's had that fish. First time it got off. This time, illegally hooked.
So the ruling is if they know it's a bedding fish and they've seen the bed, identified it's a bedding fish, that fish has to be hooked inside the mouth. This is a heartbreaker. But to Adrian's credit, and we've seen some others do a really nice job today, they're verifying it with their officials, and that's by the rule on the Bass Pro Tour. You're supposed to show a sight fish caught bass hooked
That fish
inside
is
the mouth.
scaring 6.
Oh.
Jumped off and I hooked him under the chin.
First win is never going to be easy.
It's not, but remember, he still has a 1.5 pound lead. And just about anybody else in the field is going to have a 29-pound day overall to catch him.
Jacob Wheeler is the closest angler by what he's got to have a 28.6. Sheffield has to have a 29.8.
I mean, he
Dudley and everybody else has got to be plus 30 pounds. He's still in the driver's seat.
Avena maintaining that lead of 1 pound 8 ounces.
He just swallowed it and spit it out. This fish is kicking. I got you that time. I got you that time.
Boys, this could be the dagger.
Avena's smallest is a 5'5".
I've been horrible at guessing weight all week long,
Fish,
but
you can't
I
break my
think
heart
this is
any more
bigger than
times,
5'5".
You can't break my heart any more times. No more. Come on, come on. Yeah! Oh my gosh, talk about persistence, dude. Look, right in the nose.
Yep.
Oh my gosh. Talk about persistence right there.
5 pounds, 12 ounces.
512. 512. That could be the winning bass.
Very well
That could be the winning bass.
So with that 512,
That could be the winning bass.
his lead goes to 2 pounds even.
That fish, if you would have broke my heart one more time, dude, I would have came here for the next week to catch that gosh dang fish. Gosh. Dude, that time I watched him eat it because he's eating and blowing it so quick. As soon as he ate it, I just set the hook real quick. I didn't even wait nothing. Now we gotta go find a 6 pounder. Hey, I got my Mountain Dew bottle over there. It's got one. Don't forget about him.
On Adrian Avena.
What the heck are you? Dude, I got giant lake trout.
No way.
Yeah.
What?
Got 2 minutes. We're live.
Dude, I don't know what this is. I have no idea what this is. What is that? You know what that is?
All right, Mr. Bird Lover, what's that?
It's a lake trout.
Come on, I don't need to waste no time with you. I mean, I'm not gonna have no time to fish. It's over.
That's
What is
delicious,
that?
is what that
Little
is.
bite?
What we got, Steve?
What is that? What is that? That's called me a lake trout. Gosh, man, you like that gulp minnow too. God. Swallowed it.
1 minute.
He said, will it bite me?
There's a smallmouth down there. I was not fishing.
You know what I like though? He didn't know if it would bite him or not. He still grabbed it. I like his style.
You, there's a smallmouth
That's a
down there.
saltwater guy.
Yeah, I was not fishing for that.
2 ounces back at the start of the day. Adrian Avena needed
Dude, I got a
3
little scared,
fish
dude.
to take the lead in
I'm
period
like, oh,
2.
shoot, because this is a big one. This is like a 5.5 pounder.
Cayuga Lake has been an incredible fishery, and this week the message is, yo, Adrian Avena has his first major national win.
5 pound 10 ounce fish.
Uh-oh.
And Takahiro Mori caught a 5 pound 3 ounce fish.
What's this mean?
Jacob is now 8 pounds 12 ounces back.
Did I lose?
15 seconds.
How many?
Let's count down the final 10 seconds
10.
with this
Did I lose?
season's
8,
king of Cayuga,
7,
Adrian Avena.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lines out. The end of the championship round. Congratulations.
Nah.
Adrian Avena's the winner.
Are you serious?
Yes, sir.
100%? 100%? Guys, you have no idea what this means to me. Man, I travel with 3 of the best guys in the world. And I ain't gonna say I got tired of them winning all the time, but gosh, man, it was starting to take a toll on your boy. I didn't know if it was ever gonna happen. And my dad, he's got a weak heart, and he's here this week with us. And he always says, man, I want you to win a tournament before I pass away. Well, Pop, we got it done, man. Oh, shout out to my buddies that have been following me all week. Man, we just started this YouTube deal, and BJ, he's been filming all these videos, man, and we filmed all week. Got it all on that, throw it up on the channel. But man, I have so many people to thank. So many people have believed in me from the start, and it just feels really good. I mean, this is a lake that's only about 5 hours away from my house. But honestly, I don't have a whole lot of experience here, especially around the spawn. I've never caught a bedding bass on Cayuga Lake before this week, and I really didn't know that was going to be enough. I mean, I really didn't. I knew Jacob had a really big one found, and this lake, you know, it's chock full of 5 to 7 pounders. But we got it done, man. We got it done. Let's throw this thing on the trail. Let's go see the fam. I want to go kiss my baby and hug my wife. My grandfather passed away about 5 years ago. 6 years ago, I don't even know how long, but he was a huge inspiration to me. Wasn't a freshwater guy, grew up saltwater fishing, but he followed me like you wouldn't believe. He was my #1 fan. And I know right now he's with us. And he's looking over us, man. Alright, let's get out of here. Get out of here. Before you bounce, 10 boys, yeah? You're not leaving without a hug, son. Hell yeah. Yes, sir. Gosh. Don't go falling in, boy. Yo, this right here is like one of my best buddies. Kyle Castellini's my best man. Ryan Reese was in my
Let's go, baby.
Got
it done, Bo.
He left. So Kyle and I, we've got a cycle boat operation. If you guys are ever in the Jersey Shore and want to go partying with us, you can go partying with us. But he left at 1:30 in the morning and got here for takeoff, and that right there just goes to show, man, what kind of friend he is. Yeah. His dad drove up with him. But I've got a lot of people at the dock right now that can't wait to hug and kiss me, right? So we're gonna hop behind this deal. We're gonna run this Bass Cat Suzuki that way. We're gonna go celebrate, baby. Let's go, son. Yes, sir. You guys all seen it. Let's run. Dang, son. I only had to watch you win about 15 of them for me to get me one. Good job. Thanks, dude. Oh, man, proud of you. You said it, when it's your time, it's your time. I'm proud of you, bro. It was my time. Gosh, dang. AJ, finally get to join you, man. All you guys. You guys are the reason why it made it so freaking emotional, because I'm watching you guys win all the time.
Team Hoyt. Team Hoyt. Now you're officially part.
Finally. Oh, I get to do one of the parapole things. Huh? Were you nervous? Yeah. Did you watch it all? Or
I'll watch it.
Lane boy.
Between him and your wife, I didn't know who was going to break down first.
I get to hold up #1. Let's go! Yeah, man. What's up, man? I see you got a center console on your shirt.
Yeah.
I got one of them too. Watch your, I don't want to get your hair. Good.
Awesome. Yeah. Congratulations.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Tournament. Oh, dude, it was a blast. This lake's phenomenal.
Yeah.
Yo, G. We got us one, G. Finally get a hold of one of them damn trophies. Gosh, dang. Guys, I'm telling you, when I tell you I've got home time, like home support, and I'm not talking about just my family, I'm talking about from the people back home in the state of New Jersey. So many mentors. so many friends, and of course my mom and dad, my wife. Charlotte, you have no idea.
She clapped.
Charlotte, you have no idea. But guess what? You're gonna go up on a stage and you're gonna get a picture with a big check and a trophy.
Yep.
Hey, we bringing the trophy back to Jersey, boy. Thanks.
Well, our next angler, he's been waiting a long time to be the last one called up on stage. In the knockout round, he had 29 pounds, 6 ounces. Today, he went 28 pounds, 10 ounces for a grand total of 58 pounds. His big bass was 6 pounds, 2 ounces. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together and make some noise for your favorite fishing Stage 5 winner, Adrian Avena! Wow. You know, you're back to 2011 when you won something, but it wasn't this. And man, you've been in a house with those guys can win. Dustin Connell, Jacob Wheeler, and man, that fired you up even more. But man, you came here, closest one to your home state, and wow.
Yeah, I mean, shout out to you guys. This is freaking awesome, man. Cayuga Lake absolutely showed out this week. And man, when you surround yourself with a house full of guys that are straight hammers like that, let me just tell you, they rub off a little bit. You know, I travel with Jacob Wheeler. You know, of course, he was inside this top 10, #1 angler in the world right now. Dustin Connell's been on a huge role, and then Mark Daniels, also another really good buddy of mine. But man, we all work really well together, and it's honestly, you know, it's our family away from home. But let me just tell you, you know, watching them hoist trophy after trophy, I'm just glad I got mine.
Man, let's talk about emotions per period. First period, you sort of falling down the score tracker. You and Jacob weren't really on them, and you guys were the 1 and 2 coming into this. Tell me the emotions going through that. You know, you're catching them, and I think you got off to a little start, but not a big start.
Yeah, you know, I try to check in with my wife on breaks, and you know, that first period, I caught a 6-pounder, and I caught like another, you know, mid-5. Well, you know, when Jacob finds a unicorn, catches a 7-something, right, you know very well he's got a good opportunity in catching that today. So that's in my mind all day long. You know, I couldn't sleep last night, you know, coming into today, because I knew how special that fish was and how special of a day that I needed to have. So I told myself that I was not stopping on a fish that was under 5.5 pounds. So the first period, you know, I caught 2 bass. But, you know, I passed up a lot. You know, this lake is phenomenal. It's chock full of 4 to 5 pounders, but that wasn't going to win this tournament. So I just stayed determined. I kept my foot on the trolling motor. You know, I covered miles and miles of shoreline, and, you know, eventually I stumbled into a few more. And you know, I didn't catch a whole lot of bass today, but I caught the right ones.
Spencer was on fire today.
Yeah, you know, Spencer's on fire all the time. You know, these guys here, you know, I compete on the Bass Pro Tour because I want to compete against the best guys in the world. And I can truly say that our field is stacked, and you know, a bunch of guys in the top 10. You know, of course, Jacob Wheeler, Kevin Van Dam. You know, there's just a ton of guys that are just on absolute rolls, and I'm glad they were all in there, and I'm glad that I ended up winning this tournament.
Second period, end of it, there was a gut punch. Came unbuttoned.
Oh my gosh, yeah. If you guys watch live, there's a fish out there that tried to break my heart 4 times this week, and I'm not gonna lie. I mean, if you guys haven't used a flogger, right? So a flogger is essentially a traffic cone that you can look through. Well, if you haven't seen what it looks like, essentially it's like looking in an aquarium. The water's super clear, you can see the bottom. Well, I rolled up to that fish yesterday afternoon, and I looked through the flogger on a little bit of a light spot, and he was just looking up at me. And I was like, oh, yeah, I'm going to catch you. And I dropped down on it, and I foul hooked it. I hooked it outside the mouth, and I had to let it go. So he broke my heart yesterday, right? That was strike number 1. So then today, I roll up to it. You know, my small one's like a 5 1/4. You know, I know that one's a 5.12 because I weighed it, and I'm like, man, you know, at the time, Spencer only needed a 7-pounder. Well, you know, that would have gave me another 3/4 pound. So I roll over, I flog it, it's looking up at me again. I'm like, hey, man, I'm going to get you this time. I drop down on it. I hook him. He jumps twice, and he comes off. I'm like, at that point in time, I'm like, this bass, maybe it's not meant to be with this bass. You know, I mean, some bass you drive with, this one here in particular, he's being a little stingy. So then, you know, I let it sit for a little while longer, and I roll back over to it. I drop down on it. He choked the bait. I drop the cone. I set the hook. I fight him all the way in. I mean, it's dogging me real hard. I get him. I lip him. He's hooked outside the mouth again. I was like, you gotta be freaking kidding me, right? So, you know, I ended up I caught another fish or 2, you know, some smaller ones, and I rolled back over to it, and I finally got that sucker.
Any point in the third period where you finally said, okay, I've got this, or did you never think you had it?
You know what, Cayuga is absolutely showing out, and it's a phenomenal fishery. I mean, I can honestly say I have never caught a true 6-pounder. You know, people ask me all the time when it comes down to what's your biggest largemouth, what's your biggest smallmouth. Well, prior to this event, I've caught hundreds of 5 3/4, 5 15s, 5 14s. I've never caught a true 6. This week, I caught a bunch of them. So, I mean, I was never comfortable, you know, because I knew any one of these guys can just roll up to the right little nub, right point, find 2 or 3 really big ones, and potentially win this tournament. So until, you know, until I was announced the winner, it didn't really sink in.
You know, I know you don't have a buoy sponsor unless Mountain Dew's going to come in, but you do have some great ones.
Yeah, you know, I have some phenomenal sponsors, man. You guys didn't know, I made this little buoy out of a Mountain Dew bottle and 50-pound Berkeley braid, and I was marking these beds so I could stay off them. But I got a bunch of sponsors, I think. You know, I'm not going to get ahead and run through the whole list, but, you know, Tackle Direct, they're my title sponsor. They're located right in Jersey. We're bringing this trophy back to Jersey, which is freaking awesome. You know, Berkeley, Abu, Suzuki, Bass Cat. You know, I run Miller Tech batteries, and they were a big key with me this week. You know, I rock Grundon's flip-flops, Grundon's pants. You know, Grundon's is a big partner of mine, and man, I'm just I'm ready to hoist this trophy.
Okay, you got one more waypoint to hit. It's right there, but now you got to lift the dirty 30. You try it all the time. That trophy's about 30 pounds. You ready?
Dude, I ain't gonna lie. Listen, I am not superstitious. However, I watched this guy win like 9 tournaments, and I've watched a bunch of my other buddies win tournaments. I have never touched a trophy. Listen, like I've been doing this for 12 years. You know how many trophies I have never touched one, because I told myself the time that I'm going to touch one is going to be the time that I deserve it. Time is now.
All right, walk over, hit that mark. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the favorite fishing stage. Well, you got to go grab the trophy. I'm not touching it for you. It's over there. Go grab it and bring it over. No, it's not hand delivered. You worked hard for it. It's not over yet. One more time, put your hands together for the favorite fishing at Stage 5, presented by ATG, Buyer Angler winner, Adrian. An unbelievable job by all 80 anglers. What an amazing fishery. But behind every great man is a great family, so let's bring up Kara, Avena, and a $100,000 check. Bring the whole family up. They've earned it too. Put your hands together one more time for Adrian. An incredible event here. The Favorite Fishing Stage 5, presented by ATG by Wrangler. Our next stop, it's only a couple weeks away. That's going to be Stage 6 on St. Clair in Michigan. You can always go to MajorLeagueFishing.com or the Major League Fishing app to find out more. Until then, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for coming out. We'll see you soon.
That's awesome, man. There's nothing better than seeing your buddy. Listen, if you can't win, there's nothing better than seeing one of your best buddies win, you know, and he deserves it. Worked hard, was most dialed in on anybody this week in his show. Just like that.
All right, guys, I mean, you've seen it firsthand. I mean, what a special week. You know, finding a lot of them fish in practice, but then once that weather settled, being able to get off the bank and do a lot of flogging, you know, that's something that I've been doing for a long time, but I've never actually been able to win a tournament doing it. You know, last time we were doing it, I remember we were on the St. Lawrence River, and I think I finished either 3rd or 4th, all flogging. And it's something that I love doing, but man, it really paid out this week. I was catching a lot of my fish out there deeper, and I won a tournament when I first started fishing. I was 20 years old, and here we are 12 years later, and I haven't won one. And then all of a sudden this week happened, and I finally got a national win. People do not realize how tough it is. You know, there are anglers that win multiple times in their career, but there's a lot of really, really good anglers that never have gotten their win. So, man, I don't even know what to say, dude.
Like, I literally don't know what to say. It happened. It happened this week. It happened on Cayuga. And you guys all watched it go down.
It ain't even about the money, dude. Straight up. Like, yeah, the 100 grand's cool, but to be able to actually say you won a national tournament, you beat Kevin Van Dam, you beat Jacob Wheeler, dude, it's special. And I appreciate all of you guys. I mean, there's so many people that have been watching our videos, and we're starting to grow this channel, and dude, I'm freaking loving it. And straight up here, let me grab this mic, let me grab this. My man BJ, he's the one shooting it. Like, dude, we're having a blast at this, dude. Like, straight up, like, listen, he's got his full-time gig, you know, he's a charter captain, and I'm a charter captain too. We all, that's what we have together, you know, him and I, we both do that. But he literally takes time out of his day and time's away from charter to come shoot all this stuff for you guys, and we're having a blast. And Jacob, let's go, baby.
Son of a gun. Oh gosh, don't beat me up, man. The flogger already beat me up bad enough, big dog.
My chest is about to like cave in because I've been laying on my gun.
He's been laying in. Oh,
no idea, dude.
Hey, this sucker been working hard. All of a sudden, I'm running by. This sucker's 3/4 of the way out the boat.
Oh, I know.
Hey, listen, if he couldn't have a Florida, that sucker would have a dang face mask on with freaking goggles.
Scooter mask. Facts, dude.
Hey, we over there like. We were over there in the off season just making sure we're breathing. We did breathing drills to make sure we could hold our breath for a minute underwater while we're sitting there trying to get this small. Hey, y'all want to ban floggers? That's the next thing. Hey, y'all want to ban floggers? Are
they going to do it?
No.
They're going to ban it?
No,
listen to me.
This is just crazy.
If you guys are complaining that we've got a $150 traffic cone and you're saying that we're not allowed to have it to go out and catch bass, you guys are crazy. They're crazy.
Goggles.
Hey, at least you don't get smacked in the face by that flogger.
Oh my gosh, dude! Especially when people run by, you're like, you're sitting there, you're
You
so
literally-
intent, and you're just sitting there, you're like, you're not even like thinking about this, and you're just sitting there, you're jiggling it, and it's like, bam! You're like, you might as well. I mean, I feel like I have a concussion for this week.
Oh, dude, I'm telling you, it was incredible.
Unbelievable.
But,
Dude,
good week.
All right, so this is it. Adrian, you gotta close out.
We gotta go celebrate. This is what we're gonna do. Listen,
what are we gonna do?
You've seen everything go down.
$100,000 on black.
Oh, no, you're right. Hey, it may get wild, but not that wild. Appreciate y'all. Peace.
Hey babe, we're super proud of you. Long time coming on your win. I hope this shows you that you're a great fisherman like we know you are. We love you so much.
Yo, hey. Listen, dude, I knew you had it in you. Didn't think it was going to take you 12 dang years, but I am so happy that I was able to be there right next to you when you made it happen. Watching you persevere through that tournament was absolutely insane. I mean, seeing you lose that fish and jump it off, the tournament winning fish, and then hook it again, but outside the mouth and not being able to weigh it in. I mean, that was an absolute heartbreaker for me, but obviously it didn't stop you. I mean, you got right back down there and fished for that fish, I think for another hour. Finally caught it legally and weighed it in, and you know, you sealed the deal in that tournament. It just goes to show what kind of person you are. You're the most hardworking person that I know, and you're like a brother to me. I'm so happy for you. They say when it's your time, and man, I cannot wait for the next time. Congratulations on this win, dude. Let's do it again sometime soon. Peace out, brother.
Congratulations, my friend, man. Adrian Avena, if you guys do not know Adrian on a personal level, man, I've had the pleasure of spending time and become great friends. He's like a brother to me. I don't have a brother, a blood brother, but he's as close to a brother to me as about anybody, man. And to see him hoist that trophy today, I'm sorry, I just like, it's awesome, man. I could not, for real, I could not be happier. Guy works his tail off. He was more dialed in than any single fisherman this week. Absolutely dialed in, and I knew, I just had that, I could hear it in his voice. He just had that hidden confidence. He doesn't like to talk about it. He was like, he didn't want to jinx himself. He's like super superstitious, and he's like, and it all worked out. So congratulations, big dog. Enjoy this moment. This is the first of many.
Yo, Adrian, what's up, big dog? Hey, big congratulations from your boy, man. I love you, dog. It's been a long time coming. Got that dub, tasted that blood. I'm scared for the future, baby. Let's go.
the smallmouth bed killer. Congratulations, big dog. You earned it. Smoked them. Good job, dude.
Well, since the Bass Pro Tour started, we've talked over 20 times when it comes to tournaments itself. And man, I've hung out with you at your house. I don't think there was anyone more deserving. We've seen so many highs and then those lows, and you always bounce back. This one, you earned it from the start of the competition to championship day. Hats off to you, buddy.
What's up, dude? Congrats. This has been a super long time coming. Been watching you on the water for a really long time now. Awesome to finally cover you getting your first one. Congrats.
Congratulations, Adrian. You made me a very proud mom. I've watched you over the years fight and continuously put your head down, and with your concentration, your determination, just everything. Always putting us in limbo with your constant bubble boy standings, but always trying to go out and pursue and do what you love, your dream. It's just amazing. Just warms my heart to see that you finally did it. And you would always say to me, Mom, but you're my mom. Of course you're going to say I'm good, but you are good. You proved it. And congratulations, Adrian. Love you.
Well, I'm the father. Congratulations. Congratulations, Adrian. Well done. I knew it was going to be a day that you finally did it. I'm a proud dad. I really am. It was a lot of hard work. It was like a roller coaster. I mean, from sleeping in your truck, and it was just a phenomenal experience, an event. And I was even able to follow him around a couple of the days. One of his buddies brought his boat up there, and we were able to follow him around a few days, and it was just great experience. So congratulations, son. I'm a proud dad.
Congratulations, Adrian. I'm really proud of you, and trust me, I have a lot of uncles in my life, and you're one of the best. I love you. Thank you.
Thank you, Adrian, for winning all the competitions you made, and great job winning this one. We'll see $100 up. And I love you. I love all your things that you do, and a lot of fish that you catch. And you won a whole big trophy, and I love what you make.
Congratulations, Adrian. I'm so proud of you. As your big sister, I remember growing up, and whenever anyone would ask what you were going to be when you grew up, you said a professional fisherman, and I would laugh and I would tell you that you better find another job. But here, you did it, you worked your way up that ladder, and you proved that you are one of the best out there, and I am so proud of you. My family is so proud of you. The kids really look up to you, and couldn't be more proud as your big sister. So congratulations.
Hey, two things. One, I was so proud to see you finally get the win. After all the tournaments I told you to come home with the win, you just let me down, but you finally got one. And all that hard work came to fruition, and it was awesome to see that, awesome to see the family support you, and for you to see how many people care about you and root for you. The second thing I thought was you're going to get screwed on taxes this year, but that's besides the point. Congrats, Ag.